Well, good evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Atlantean meditation. I am your host, Viviane Chauvet, and my collective and I, my Arcturian collective and other groups I work with, are always happy to offer you this completely free meditation every month. And the goal is to bring the community together to offer you a reprieve outside this very dense energy that we are transmuting victoriously. So tonight or today, for those who are overseas, the Atlantean meditation. And this is a wonderful journey that's going to take you back into an era that so many of us can relate to. How many of you feel a connection to Atlantis in the different stages? And there's so much soul connections to Atlantis. And I want to welcome everyone joining us tonight live, and I can see so many of you have taken the time to be here and to form this amazing community of light. Welcome everyone. I can see, yes, we can relate to Atlantis. Jeannie, Eden, Peter. Welcome Paul, Linda, Carolina. Welcome Manuela, very much so. Yeah, Monica, of course. Natalie, yes, hi, and everyone who's joining us. Keith, aloha. We are very happy to have you, and for those who are just discovering us, welcome, Susan, and everyone. Hello, Peter. We're very happy to have you. We're very honored to offer this opportunity on a month-to-month. Now, Atlantis have been a very big turning points on the planet and its historical evolution. And so many souls have this deep connections on the dolphin energies, the whales, the ocean, the crystal energies, and all of this to be able to feel that connections. So definitely greetings everyone. We welcome you. I just want to make a little quick sound test to make sure that everyone can hear me loud and clear, because we're going to do our journey together. And I want to say hello, Karen, greetings, everyone. Talking about Atlantis and also the activation that comes with that. So whenever you connect back in time, thank you. Whenever you connect back in time to any aspect, any era, any aspect of your soul journey, especially Atlantis, it is possible that it may bring to the surface some very deep emotions. It is possible that it's also bring up to the surface some deep emotions, memories, feeling a déjà vu, things that may be still anchored or imprinted in you. So when it comes to Atlantis, because it's such a big era and has impacted so many souls and also the directions of the earth and the historical energy behind it, we invite you to let yourself navigate through the memories. Allow the waves of emotion as it is appropriate for you. And we always want to bring this disclaimer because the Atlantean project, and we know it went through multiple phases, can also evoke deep wounds, soul deep wounds. So tonight it's about releasing, it's about activating, it's about receiving gracefully all the gifts that you're about to receive. What is it comes for you? Just trust that is the most appropriate for you. And just to give you an idea how important this Atlantean period of the time of the earth is, we had so many more chakras activated. Did you know that we have the 13 all the way to the 17 chakras that were fully activated, fully active back in Atlantis? And now we are returning to this. We are returning to the pristine aspect of ourselves and what it means to live in harmony and unity consciousness with ourselves. So we invite you right now to make yourself comfortable, making sure that if you're lying down, just the sound is on. If you need to attune the volume on your computer or your device, please do so. We're going to guide you. And so we're going to suggest visualization, to visual We're going to suggest some imagery, like a tour, like a out-of-body virtual tour of an aspect of Atlantis, more in terms of the golden age of Atlantis. So if you're receiving other imagery and you are being invited by beings of light to go into another aspect, please do so. We are going to guide you, but at the same time we invite you to let yourself go, let yourself explore. And if you see something else that we are describing, it is perfectly fine. I just want to establish some reassurance about, oh, I saw something else of what you were saying, or I was in a different aspect of the meditation by the time you said go there and see the crystals. Whatever it's the best for you. This is a journey to space and time, allowing to retrieve aspect of soul essence, memories, gifts, activation, deep healing, and reconnecting with old friends. Does that make sense? Yes, of course. Absolutely. So allow yourself to take a few deep breaths. Let's ground. And let the day's event just fall apart. Just let everything dissipate. Allowing the lower mind just to breathe. And like opening a window to your mind. And let everything just breathe with divine ease, divine grace. Allow yourself to journey and receive all the frequency of healing and activation and beyond that you may receive today. Already. So now is the time. Take a sip of water as necessary. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. Sitting down, lying down, feet uncrossed. Perfect. Let's do it. If you would please go ahead and close your eyes. Thank you. And with your eyes closed, let's just take a few deep breaths. Just breathe in. Let it flow. And feel your lungs opening and flowing with much more light and oxygen, allowing the sacred flow, releasing all the excess of thought forms, stress, anxiety, 3D paradigms, narratives, stories. Let's just let everything flow and be returned to divine supreme source for transmutation into higher octaves of light. Just breathe in this beautiful light force energy and exhale deeper and slower. Beautiful. Let it flow. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Give yourself the full and complete permission to be here and now. It is very powerful quantum space of exploration as we're about to travel in our light body consciousness to an era that we call the golden age of Atlantis. Just the word Atlantis, just feel what it evokes inside of you at a soul level, in your heart, in your being, and keep breathing deeper and slower. Let it flow, let it go. Open body, mind, and spirit. This is your gift, your time, your journey. And we're here with you. You are safe, you are protected and guided along the way. So just keep breathing as you start to see and feel this movement inside of you, going deeper into your being, into your heart, traveling to the sacred gateways of light, traveling into your light body consciousness throughout space and time. We're moving through the timelines. We are aligning ourselves with the timeline known as the golden age, the golden age of Atlantis, golden light, enlightenment, the Atlantean energies. Beautiful. And now we invite you to visualize the landscape, to see the overview of Atlantis divided into 5 islands, and in turns divided into many towns and communities in each of the islands. A temple is built on an elevated ground in the center of every town. It is the house for the master crystal for each region of the islands. Just see, feel, imagine that you're there right now, taking an overview as if you were an eagle flying over the islands, looking at its architecture, to see and feel the towns, the communities, the people. It is Master Temple, the house, the heart of the Master Crystal on each and every island. And remember to breathe deeper and slower. Feel yourself like an eagle looking at the islands, remembering what it felt like, deep into your soul. There are different sacred buildings. Some of them are round and painted with glorious, vibrant colors, shimmering light of the rainbow light. And the windows of these buildings are made of pure quartz crystal. So pay attention to everything. Pay attention to the details. Everything is built in accordance to the principle of the circle. So feel the circle energy, which represents unity consciousness, equality, oneness, the singularity mind of divine source, prime creator. For the Atlantean, the circle represents a symbol for understanding life's mysteries and completion. Just like the earth is round, and so is the sun. The rising and the setting of the sun follows a circular movement and motions, and the solar frequency also reflect upon the islands of Atlantis. So take a moment to connect with the sacred circle, the sacred geometry form of unity consciousness, coming to full circle in one's life. And just keep breathing. The Intergalactic Council is the architect of Atlantis. For those of you who are starseeds, feel the presence of these Intergalactic Council. They're the one who has built the Temple of Poseidon, also known as the Sacred Cathedral of the Sacred Heights. Just let this ancient wisdom travel to your mind, your soul, and your inner being. This powerful Temple of Poseidon contains the greatest crystal of all. It is the generator, the crystal generator of Atlantis. And they are 7 mountain peaks, which symbolize the 7 pillars of the universe, the 7 spiritual laws, or the cosmic energies that govern humanity and life's evolution on Earth. the principle of the sacred seven. So receive those cosmic energies in you right now. Also connecting you to the seven sisters, known as the Pleiadians, the Pleiades. Just keep relaxing, sinking deeper into your journey, feeling the power of the Poseidon temple, the great crystal, the very core of Atlantis, connecting to your core being, connecting to your heart, evoking very ancient knowledge, wisdom, sacred activations. Just welcome these gifts with divine ease and divine grace, and keep reading. Invite the seven pillars of the universe, or the seven spiritual laws, those cosmic energy, to be a part of you, connecting with different points within you, within your DNA, within your higher consciousness. And now, one by one, receive the cosmic energy of each spiritual laws, starting with the law of one. Feel it in your being, the sacred law of one. The law of karma, the law of manifestation. Just keep reading deeper and slower. The law of grace, the law of responsibility, the law of unconditional love, and the law of intention. So see and feel a seventh pointed star going deep into your solar plexus, connecting to your own inner seven-pointed star within your core light. So let's take a moment to integrate and be present. Just keep reading deeper and slower. As you continue to integrate the seven cosmic energies, you are invited to change your focus point and redirect your light body consciousness onto the Temple of Poseidon. So take a moment to connect energetically and cosmically to the Temple of Poseidon, also known as the Cathedral of the Sacred Heights. We know that it is a powerful temple that holds the sacred seven pillars of wisdom, also within the law of one. And remember that you are a divine essence of light and a holographic and multidimensional beings. And you come from Prime Creator, the One, the one mind, the one dimension, the one aspect of all life. The Temple of Poseidon is the most powerful place, the very heart and center in Atlantis and of Atlantis. This oblong temple was constructed with no edges according to sacred geometry. It is built of white, black, and red local stones that was unique to the islands of Atlantis. See and feel yourself stepping inside of the temple, and feel and see the walls are covered with a pink gold mountain copper, which makes the temple shimmer in the sunlight. So witness its radiant beauty from inside out, shimmering with the rays of light and the cosmic rays of the sun onto this beautiful pink gold mountain copper light. The Atlanteans used this knowledge of metals combined with astrology and ions within the metals to resonate with the movement of the planets, allowing themselves to be in synchronicity with powerful celestial alignment. So feel this celestial movement within you now as you are coming into your own perfect alignment with your own divine timing. It is in accordance to your soul divine blueprint and your soul unique design. And just keep breathing deeper and slower with divine ease and divine grace. And now receive this attunement of energy with the Atlantis largest dome of pure high frequency. This dome was put in place by the Intergalactic Council to create a perfect condition of a biosphere for the 5 islands, again representing the sacred circle, the energy of the One. So feel this protective bubble of high frequency energy in and around you, and the presence of the Intergalactic Council. Reconnect with old friends that you have known through eons. Feel the joy in your being and in your heart to reconnect with those really ancient beings. Some of them are part of your star families. Others you have met throughout Atlantis in other lifetimes. The Atlantean also uses middle properties of the sun, which brings them power and vitality. Feel an energy of copper light resonate around you, and copper energy in its higher form resonate with the planet Venus, as well as Jupiter. Many souls come from Venus and the moons of Jupiter's. Many of you have been magicians, alchemists, understanding the property of metal turning to gold. Many of you are also worked with the Council of Saturns to understand the alchemical patterns of transmutation and transfiguration. These are ancient knowledge encoded into your DNA. And now we're going to continue exploring the Temple of Poseidon. Feel the floor. Feel the connections. Remember, you have been here before. You remember this place. The internal walls of the temple are pure white marble. Everything is soft, rounded, in honor of the law of one. There are many crystals displayed all over the temple to keep the high vibration and to help you to rise in consciousness and in vibrational state. Feel your awareness being uplifted to the highest octaves of source energy, allowing yourself to set yourself free from the third-dimensional old matrix reality. And now see and feel an altar in the middle of the temple. This altar is dedicated for spiritual evolution and discipleship. In the center of this magnificent temple and altar stand tall the most powerful quartz crystal, the great source of energy of Atlantis. It is said that this crystal comes directly from Prime Creator as an aspect of Supreme Source. It is pure energy, pure love. You're welcome to see, feel, or visualize yourself placing one hand on the great crystal and the other hand on top of your heart, creating a conduit of light frequency moving into your heart center. It is a time to commune with the great source of energy of Atlantis and a live Supreme Source to remind you of your true, profound nature. So let's take a moment to integrate and receive with humility and gratitude. Feel and receive divine wisdom and love, completely healing any aspect of your being, your body, your subtle bodies of light, into your mind and your subconscious mind, and into the sacred gateway of your heart. And as you look upon the great crystal, it also downloads information. This crystal serves as an interdimensional portal, a highway to the universe. Many high priests and high priestesses of Atlantis, healer, magician, and alchemist, come here to commune and travel to this sacred interdimensional portal, this gateway into the universe. Remember that you were here in the time of the golden Atlantis, and remember the role that you had, the contribution that you make. This interdimensional portal also bring forth members of the Intergalactic Council. And with your intention, ask the Great Crystal to reveal any form of information that may help you understand your life purpose and your gifts in this lifetime. Allowing to tap into memories to resurface for you, to resurface in your mind and your third eye. Activate deeper your intuitive center, and allowing a deeper awakening from your subconscious archives. And we're asking for guardians of light to come and assist us, to assist you in the process of receiving holographic telepathic communication from the Great Crystal to you. Trust your inner ability. Ask the guardians of light to help you merge, to help you become one in this telepathic communication. Remember to breathe deeper and slower. So let's take a moment now. Your gardens of light also help you to remember your place of origins, whether it's your planet, solar system, galaxies, helping you to also reconnect with a fuller spectrum of light and life, with other omnipresence beings that used to be very present in Atlantis, such as the unicorns, who exist and it's just simply have withdrawn within a higher dimensional and transdimensional plane of existence. Atlantis, it's a place of rediscovering aspect of your soul fragments, long forgotten, and returned to you with love, cleanse, purge, and completely healed, allowing you to activate certain very specific gifts and abilities, passions, talents that you have. Remember to keep breathing deeper and slower, allowing the journey to unfold. We will now step outside of the Temple of Poseidon and meet with a group of angels. The energy of Atlantis is so pure that only the purest angels of light serve as guardians. The light of those guardians is similar to the frequency of archangels. Their high vibrations allow people to see, sense, and communicate telepathically. Feel your senses opening, expanding into extrasensory perceptions. Those angels hold the divine blueprint of each person, and your angel is also communicating to you information regarding your unique divine blueprint, your unique vibrational signature. Remember that these guardians, these angels, have been assigned to you during your incarnations into the golden age of Atlantis. They come from the highest point of the angelic realm. It is an honor to be in their presence. The energy of unicorns also need to make themselves known. They are ethereal white horses, and with the purest white light in the shape of a spiraling horn coming from their third eye. Unicorns come from an ascended star near around Sirius, the spiritual home of all horses. So let's call upon the Sirian energies and the beloved star of those pure white horses known as unicorns. The unicorns help you to open up further your third eye, your clairvoyance ability, to be able to expand and see beyond any veils of illusions and bring in new archetypal patterns for the new earth. The golden rays of the unicorns held the frequency of purity and divine innocence in your soul and on this earth. The divine innocence is the spark of divine joy, divine purity, the coming to full circle with our true identity as divine essence of light. They also radiate powerful gifts of dignity, self-worth, beauty, grace, and clarity. Allow these majestic beings from the stars rotating around Sirius to be a part of you. Welcome these gifts back to you. Clearing also your inner being and your body of any form of impurities, lower frequencies, and anything that no longer serves. Remember to keep breathing deeper and slower. Just receive an open mind and heart. And your crystalline light bodies are being elevated towards a network of crystal pyramids that also locate in the high atmosphere, floating in a global triangular formation around the Earth, the crystalline, and the magnetic grids. Each pyramid has a large crystal on top of it, which create a flow of energy that circulate from the center. From this pyramidal grid of light, receive now in every cell of your body an upgrade of crystalline grid frequency, with also uplift to spiritual nourishment to your mind, your heart, and your inner divine being. This network of powered crystals keep the planet on its orbital path, allowing the shift of the ages to be completely successful. It is designed to restore your inner equilibrium and balance, as well as the earth balance. And feel the energy of Atlantis in around you, underneath your feet, in your being, in your light body, consciousness. But feel how wonderful it is to return to this sacred land. And now you are being invited to follow your gardens of light to another temple, and this temple having a statue of a sphinx. This is the original sphinx before the design of ancient Egypt. It is made of material that is out of this world and comes from other aspects of the sacred matrix of life. The Sphinx represents purity and source of power. It is another source of great force for Atlantis. The Sphinx contains the records of all the universal archives, and these records are known as the Universal Akashic Records. In this time of Atlantis, only the high priests and the high priestess were allowed to access those universal archives. So many of you were high priests and high priestesses. So remember your connection to this original Atlantean Sphinx and to the universal Akashic records. You are allowed to walk between the paws of the Sphinx and into this temple. There is a ceremonial portals of light standing underneath your feet, bathing in pure love and spiritual knowledge, spiritual healing, activating also your inner chromosomes for health, vitality, and long-lasting life. You are in the presence of the great angels of Atlantis, holding the light with you and for you, allowing yourself to elevate to the greatest point of frequency and transformation possible for you at this time. It is the light and the state of grace that energizes the great web of light that connects all light workers around the globe even to this day. It also connects to the Sphinx in Egypt and the Great Pyramids of Egypt, as well as other great pyramids around the globe. So see and feel this great web of light radiating into your own golden web. And you are an aspect of this great web of light. Remember this consciously. Remember to breathe deeper and slower. And as you're holding the sacred spark of the golden light within you, your guardian angels are welcome you to step outside the temple and the Sphinx. Allow yourself to connect on the shore of the Atlantean Ocean, to feel the sand underneath your feet. Feel a gentle breeze on your face, filling your lungs with this oceanic oxygen of pure light. See, feel, or perceive dolphins swimming in the distance on the horizon. The presence of mer people. They have come in their beautiful crystal ships, traveling to the sacred matrix, and to be here with you in Atlantis. You may feel at this point many soul memories coming to you as you're looking out to the horizon, to this beautiful pure ocean of deep aquamarine color, watching the dolphins, high transdimensional beings, the presence of mer people, listening to tones, music, tonality, like divine music, angelic choirs. It is designed to also regulate, heal, and balance your emotional field, and only extracting the best of the past memories of Atlantis. Remember the dolphins. They are connected to also the planet of Neptune, the moon, and the element of water. They bring you back unconditional love, joy, harmony, and balance into your world. Dolphins are the great communicators with many space travelers, and they also feel the movement of the universe, the changes of timelines and new realities. They are coming to you now. The dolphins wish to connect with you. They are long-time friends. To stand in their presence, you're welcome to also go into the water, into the ocean, and connect with this oceanic of memories, of love, exchanging telepathic communications with the dolphins and the mer people. It is an exchange of soul essence. And they are transmitting pure energy and cosmic codes into your subtle bodies of light, into your DNA and RNA. Just keep breathing with divine grace and feel the genuine joy within your being. It is a happy reunion with those ancient collectives known as the dolphins and the mer people. They are magnificent, and they remember this ancient imprint of you to space and time. Allow them to connect with you further in dream states, in your meditation, in your heart, and to the gateway of your inner being. And feel that they're humming with you, toning with you, to the sacred Om sound that just resonates throughout your entire being, into your body. They are transmitting also their healing abilities and their skills to you, allowing their solar energies and their sound to bring back old soul fragments through space and time back to your inner core of light. It is a time to heal any old soul wounds associated with Atlantis, letting go of any guilt, grief, sadness, feeling of separation, and heal them back to pure oneness and understanding a much bigger divine design, knowing that every soul coming from Atlantis has been purified. And as you are facing the ocean, surrounded by the dolphins and the mer people, let the gift of peace, cosmic forgiveness, serenity fill your heart, your soul, and every cell of your body. You are completely at peace with this era, with this portion and this aspect of your soul journey. The circle is now complete. Let's take a deep breath to your heart and release. And ask the dolphins, the sacred Atlantean gardens of light, the mer people, and the presence of the 5 islands of Atlantis, to help you remember what serves you the most, and allowing everything else to integrate beyond the mental capability to comprehend all the gifts that you are truly receiving right now. Also the level of integration, frequencies that will help you to accelerate your own timeline. And now, as we show deep love, gratitude, and appreciation for this amazing journey, know that everything is a part of you, as Atlantis, the guardians, the great crystal, the Temple of Poseidon, the original Sphinx, the dolphins, and the mer people are also a part of you. And now gently start to see and feel yourself, your light body consciousness, traveling to a gateway, a stargate of light to space and time. As we are returning to our own actual timeline in the solar system, to see the presence of the sun, the planets, including the Earth, knowing it is simply time to reintegrate, fully conscious, in full integration, your sacred physical form, your temple of light in this life. We're now descending back to the third dimensional plane of existence in complete consciousness, fully integrated, balanced, healed, and at peace. And we begin now in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Complete integration. Ground into your body. Take a deep breath to the nose. Breathe in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Release. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. You are back into your space. Welcome back into your body. Welcome back to where you belong. Knowing that you are always connected to all there is. There is no separation. Everything exists within you as everything exists with you. You are part of all there is, everything. We are absolutely honored to have provided this meditation today, this journey. It's a very profound journey. It's very deep. So we advise you to drink lots of water, respect your space, respect the energy you're in right now. Whatever comes through, remember it's the most appropriate for you, and also allowing the gift to be a part of you. Very sublime journey. Thank you. You're so very welcome. E said, I loved it. So beautiful. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. It is a pleasure to offer this very unique meditation and sometimes a deeper journey through a space and time and the timelines. And remember that your most powerful time is the now, as the now is the unfolding of the future, and also to bring all aspects of the past in your now. You are very welcome. I'm glad that you loved it. I'm glad that it's serving you. And we will put the recordings on my YouTube channel, Viviane Chauvet Galactic Healer. It will be available to you eventually on my YouTube channel to go back to it and allow yourself to discover other aspects, other subtleties that may be coming through every time for you. I'm very happy. One of your favorites. Thank you, Monica. So deep and true. Thank you, Lourdes. You went home. I knew, Jeannie, you would. I just knew you would. You're welcome, Eden. Tammy. I love the dolphin as well. And they're very present, as well as the mer people. So many people are still connected to mermaids and I think this legend like unicorns and fairy and gnomes. There are different dimensional beings, different consciousness. And you'll be surprised how much different variety of life and richness of life that coexists with us. It makes sense, right? Into your heart? Yes. Thank you. You're welcome, Carolina. Well, it is from our heart to my collective of the Arcturians and myself that we wish you a wonderful time of integration. And remember that together we are far more powerful than we can ever be apart. So I will see you all in June for our next meditation and journey together on the Sacred Triangle portal, allowing this beautiful connections to continue to unfold and be with you. And we're very grateful. I am grateful for you. It is because of amazing, light-minded people like you that we keep going and we are strong on our mission together. So much love to you, and we will see you in June for our next meditation. Namaste.